What up? Welcome to the eSports Report. Puckett and Jack back again. Jack, this is my last day this week.
I'm gonna miss you, but I know you're going out to London this week. It should be a nice getaway for you. Hopefully not as busy as your Comic-Con trip.
Yeah, I hope not. No, it's just 2 days, just Saturday and Sunday, and of course, Gfinity is going to be streamed all weekend long. If you guys missed yesterday's show, we got a little bit of an update. Seconds after we finished the show, we found out that someone from Group A is not going to be in attendance. Of course, let's bring up the group. That's going to be Curse, and Curse's team will be there. But Tipsy, the former captain, not going to be in attendance, could not get his passport in time. But they got to fill in, Jack. Who are they playing with?
You know, they're going to be having Croster fill in for that squad, and I know Tipsy made a video talking about how the roles are going to be changed here. I know Croster's going to be filling more of the objective role, while Burns off is switching to more of a support slayer. Now, it's great that they're doing all this planning and trying to figure out what roles he's going to fill, but I think we both agree here that going into an event with a fourth fill-in is not an ideal situation 24 hours before.
Even though Croster's at the team house, he's with these guys all the time, I think he's definitely the best possible pickup in this scenario. But are they strong enough to get it out of that group, or do you now give Exertus the edge?
You know, I honestly think that this is going to be like the little push that Exertus needs. They're going to see possibly Curse being more weak here, and, you know, Curse will probably be more motivated now. They're going to be like, all right, we got to play to our top ability to win. But I now think that Exertus could definitely move on in this group.
All right, so Curse has their work cut out for them. Earlier, I had them in my top 3 for Gfinity. Now I'll put them in my top 12. So let's take a look at the rest of the group. So here is Group B. Vitality, of course, France's best squad, going up against 2 legendary squads from North America. We got Optic Gaming, who, of course, finished first at the X Games, second at Anaheim, one of the top 2 teams in Call of Duty. And then Envy, who is really yet to prove themselves, especially with this new roster. We'll see what they can do. They have had a lot of success online. This will be our first chance of seeing them play on LAN.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be interesting to see if this squad can carry over their skill, because right now most of them are living in the team house together, so that does give them a little bit of an advantage on other squads. Some squads do have a team house, but very few do get to utilize that. But it will be interesting to see how the squad transfers over into Europe. I know we touched on Formal. It's his first time playing over there, so you never know if there's going to be some extra jitters. I think we both took Envy moving on out of this group.
Yeah, we did.
But I think we also both agreed that Optic Gaming is the strongest team in this group right now.
Look out for Vitality. Could always pull off an upset. Here's a look at Group C, our third group. Arguably the closest group out of any. We had all differing kind of picks between you, Martin, and I of who's coming out on top. I think TCM was my favorite just based on their overall performance and especially what we've seen from them at Anaheim. But you and Martin were definitely saying FaZe is a team to look out for here.
Yeah, I think FaZe, with the practice this past weekend at AEL, is going to be coming out guns blazing. They want to prove that these roster changes were the best for their organization. They definitely want to step up here. TCM on their home turf, a strong MLG Anaheim performance. They're going to be ready to face these American teams. And I fear that Optic Nation is going to go in, and unfortunately, I just for some reason have a feeling we're going to see another X Games type of event for Optic Nation, and I don't think they're going to perform as well as everyone would like. I love this Optic Nation squad, don't get me wrong, but there's just some feeling that I'm getting right now that I don't think they're going to perform to the best of their abilities.
I said killing miracles and the boys can get it done. I just think they're hungry after their Anaheim win. They've been taking their stuff serious online, especially been in the finals multiple 2Ks. Now they're on LAN. Let's see what they can get done. So that's a look at Group C. One of those 3 teams is not moving on to the bracket play, and that just blows my mind. But let's take a look at our fourth pool. I think it's really easy to say that Evil Geniuses is going to take this one. The question is it Infused or Team Caliber coming out? TK definitely has the edge when it comes to the fan polling, but Infused, another European squad capable of pulling off those upsets.
Yeah, as Martin was saying yesterday, Infused, one of the few teams that had to play in to earn their spots. They definitely deserve to be here. But I'm just going to say it outright right here. I see no shot of them taking anything off of TK and Evil Geniuses. As we were talking about yesterday, TK is comfortable. They're all back together with their original squad with Theory now. They've been performing quite well online. They're also extremely good in domination, which we're going to touch on a little bit in today's show. So I think that Evil Geniuses, they're back on LAN. They're ready to go. Sorry, Infused. I don't think this is going to be your event here.
He's saying you're not good enough, Infused. Let him know on Twitter that pisses you off. AYY_courage is his Twitter tag. So, guys,
Here
that's
comes the
our
roast.
quick, brief run-through of Gfinity. Once again, that kicks off this Saturday and finishes on Sunday. The broadcast is starting 9 a.m. British Standard Time, which is 4 a.m. We did the math correctly towards the end of yesterday's show. So 4 a.m. Saturday is when you're going to want to tune in. Watch it all day and all weekend long. Going to have some fantastic games with the best from North America and Europe. So, Gfinity aside, let's jump into the rest of the show. Jack, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be going over a little bit of last night's matches. There were some interesting setups and teams not playing and some teams rescheduling, but there were a couple matches, and we're going to dive deep into the first place team right now, Rise Nation, on why they've been so successful so far in Season 3. A lot of people call them warriors and internet gods, but I definitely think this team's going to be able to transfer it over to LAN, and we're going to break some of that down here today.
I think we've seen samples of it already. Anaheim is a great example, and we've seen Attach. Everyone said he's a warrior. Look what he did at the X Games, especially in Search and Destroy. So let's kick things off. Before we get to Rise Nation, we got to talk about Radius. And do we have the leaderboard coming into yesterday's matches? Because I think it's good to remind everyone of where we stood before our Monday matches. You can see Elevate 0-6 at the very bottom. Right next to them, though, was Radius Gaming, one of our 4 teams competing last night. You'll see Justice also there at 2-4, looking for some big wins. And then we're going to have, of course, Denial eSports and Rise Nation, our 1 and 2 squads, duking things out last night. So let's start things off with Radius. 1-5 coming in on the day. They only had 1 match won out of the 6 they played. But this team seemed to kind of be figuring out even who's going to be playing for this squad. Who was the starting lineup last night?
Right now we see Classic, Huddle, Slacked, and Spacely starting for this squad. Before the Season 3 draft, we saw Saint and Classic. They were the 2 people to build the brand around for this team. But after being able to pick up 3 previous players from Vex and then Spacely coming over from SB, this squad right now, they've been performing decently well. They're still getting a lot of chemistry down together, but they wound up having the first match against Denial last night, and it was no easy match, but they wound up doing pretty decently.
So is this the starting lineup now? Is Saint officially a substitute on the squad? How do you see it? Has anything been said publicly?
I've seen that Blevdog has tweeted multiple times saying that Saint has just been benched. He's not a starting player right now, so he can fill in. But I think it was they wound up playing the first day with Saint, and then if I'm not mistaken, the second day, a change was already made because they wound up having 7 or 8 capable players to fill in for this squad, and it was kind of like, let's just piece together a good starting team, and I think that this is what they've come up with.
It's 3/4 of that old Unite Gaming team that had Clayster back at the start of Black Ops 2. Love to see these guys back together. Well, last night, they started off against a huge challenger. Denial was sitting in 2nd place overall in the COD League. Replay, Study, Saints joining Zuma here for Season 3. And already, they just look like a championship caliber squad with some really big early wins.
Yeah, no, they've come out hot in Season 3 so far, sitting at 4-2. They also performed quite well in the 2Ks. We saw them not be able to get to the finals this past weekend, but they won the one before that. Now, this squad has been looking really good so far, and I honestly thought that they were going to take this match against Radius very easily, but we're going to get into a match recap right now up to Game 3 and see exactly how things were broken down. So we had the first match of the night was Radius versus Denial, and here you can see Radius wound up taking Game 1 Octane domination by 13 points. They wound up having to replay the first minute, but Radius had already had a 20-point lead. So Radius took the domination, which is very surprising, as Denial's been a very strong domination squad so far. Then they moved into Freight Search and Destroy, and Denial took the momentum back, tied it up 1-1, and made sure that they had a voice in this matchup versus Radius. But then Octane Blitz came out, a game type that we see very rarely, as many teams like to veto this game type. We wound up seeing it 14-9. Radius wound up taking that, so they went up 2-1 in the series, and they wound up pushing into Game 4.
Yeah, that's one thing we should point out about the COD League. Your matches are preset with the game types you're going to play. So, bit surprising to see Radius taking that Blitz game mode over Denial, but both of these squads had to be feeling confident going into Game 4. I mean, Radius was up 2-1, and then if you look at Denial, they were 11-2 in domination game types coming into this match.
Yeah, no, they were ready to go, and very few teams, as you just said, were able to take domination off them so far. So going into this, for Radius to even take 1 is a lot, but for them to take a second would be unbelievable. So They went on to do that, and I think we're going to take a look at the gameplay right here.
On A, one shot.
Come on,
Go.
one
I
more.
got that. Not ammo, not ammo.
Nice. Last one, cap tank. Big
Pushing
cap
top
here.
ammo.
This is big cap.
I'm looking green. I'm looking green.
Out of ammo completely. Useless on the map.
Stay
I'm
up,
useless.
stay up, stay up.
He's behind you, Slack. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Let's go.
In green room. Green room, green room, green room. Right now, he's pushing in green, pushing in green.
Dead.
Big win.
No, there's another
It's
one.
replays, it's replays, it's replays. There you go.
I'm picking up Snake. I'm picking up Snake.
There you go. I'm getting top.
3-3, push front end.
Shit, Josiah.
I'm getting up top. I'm getting up top.
Top one shot, top two, one shot, top two, one shot. Study, study. He's one bullet.
Connecting.
One's coming out front, one's coming out front. He's dead, he's dead. One dead. Two. Going snake side, one going snake side. I'm
stunning it, I'm
holding green, I'm holding green.
Give me top. He's gonna be
Easy,
top control.
front A, get it on A.
He's on the
Yo,
top
what's
floor ladder,
top control,
top floor ladder.
Don't get
I got a
three
nade
down.
on him.
Big win slacked.
Gotta get that kid A.
2 on B, 2
Nice,
on B.
good job,
Go
go
left,
Greg,
go
go
left,
Greg.
go left.
I'm coming back
Right
with you, I'm
side,
coming back
hard
with you.
ladder.
Yo, hop
Get on
that,
that.
I'll
I'm
get
getting
it.
it.
Leave me. Big plays on B.
They're on B. One guy's their caution, one guy's their caution. You went caution to green. Gosh, just stay down on it. I am, he shot me from green.
Let's go. Breakthrough control side. Come on, let's go.
I'm beat
One
on.
caution, one mover. One caution, one mover.
This
Yo,
kid's
got
probably
me.
gonna push.
Snake. Replays.
On B. On A, get him off A, that's huge. Get him off A, help him, turn around.
I'm trying.
Got him.
I'm back on my front.
You got me. Front A.
Man.
Alright, we're only gonna be
Alright, man, clutch up. Yeah, we had a big ass lead. Let's just clutch up second side.
Shit, hurt.
Okay. And we're literally at 40.
I didn't stun anyone on B. They had to go on the down.
Dude, one's a green.
One top, beyond top nest.
Together, guys, work together.
Come on,
Let's go.
one
We're
top.
gonna work together
He's
right
top
now, man.
control, top control.
One guy's pushing C.
That's C.
Push C. Our research. Research weak.
We gotta play for green.
Stun and research. Push him.
I'll kill him.
Top. One's nest. Nest one shot.
Dude, he's
I'll
hurt.
get
Research,
Nest, I'll get Nest.
I got him.
I got nest.
One front C.
Go, two.
Get it
I'll
on
get
C,
that,
they're
I'll get
getting
that.
on C.
One shot. One more top. One more up top. Top control.
I'm pushing through that.
Just push. Everyone
I don't
push.
know where he went. He probably pushed research somewhere.
Camp C, someone.
Yeah, research dead. Research dead. Two.
I'm getting on A, top
Top
four.
nest. Top map.
On B. Don't sprint. God, don't
You guys
sprint.
gotta-
Back green.
Be dead.
At the box,
Go trade this.
at the box green. Big kill on that.
I got him. Let's go. Help me out. Caution. I'm trying. He wall banked me. I was laying behind the box.
Blue Street Saints, our Blue Street challenging.
He got me, dude. He shot me. He's coming to you. Right.
No, there's another one, two of them.
Gotta kill him right now, dude.
I got one stun.
I'm getting green.
I'm coming with you, Nick.
One.
Green.
I think he went underground. I think one went underground.
Hit another
Let's
caution.
go,
Let's
three.
Three.
This is big. Hold this, we win. We hold this, we win. Stay
You got
up.
me, dude. Help me. He's right behind me on B. Right behind me on B. Get this kid for me.
I'm out of ammo. One
made
guy's
it.
I got him.
Blue Street. Saints.
Let's
Two.
go. Come on.
One guy at C.
One got through to C. You got that?
Back it up. B. We got him. Try
Nice.
B.
Go.
Pushing out.
One green. I got one.
Stay alive.
Watch the blue. Gotta get snake. Might be snake. One's blue street. Gonna go top control. Watch snake.
I got snake.
Drop green.
Blue street. I got stunned. I got naded. Blue street. Naded if you can. Two blue stairs.
Let's go.
Nice one on B.
Last one on B.
Let's
Good
go,
shit. Okay,
baby.
let's go, baby.
This guy.
Mike.
I got front.
Push up.
We won. Let's go, boys.
That is how you clutch up right there, guys.
Good fucking wins, guys.
Good job.
Good job.
Wow, did you see at the end there? Replays just dipped out.
Yeah, he was not having any of that.
Denial was heated there as Radius cinched the comeback, man. What a job down. Looked like 8 points towards the end, slowly grinding their way back in it, and Denial losing both of their domination games for the first time ever.
Yeah, that is definitely something very rare. And as you can see there, this squad had to push through a lot of adversity in that game. They wound up being up by a lot. Then at the end of the half, they were getting 3 capped, and they were tied up basically at the end of the first half. Then in the second half, they took a lead. Then they went down again. So instead of getting frustrated and angry at each other, you could hear them at the end there really communicating, calculating, being like, guys, if we hold this 2 cap, the game is over, and they did just that. Some huge kills there by Spacely at the end, getting the big double there on stairs, knocking Denial down 4 down, and that was all she wrote.
Huge stuff from Radius as they get their first win of the night. Guys, we're going to commercial break. When we come back, we'll tell you what went down in the rest of the matches, including our detailed breakdown of what makes Rise Nation so good.